First on CBS Mornings, a disturbing new congressional report out later today finds more cases of manufacturers selling baby food with high levels of toxic heavy metals. The report describes dangerous levels of toxins, including arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury in popular baby food products. The toxins can be particularly dangerous. You will not be surprised to babies and toddlers. And our consumer investigative correspondent, Anna Werner, has been following this story. She joins us now. Anna, this is disturbing stuff. Good morning.
Yeah, Tony, good morning. Earlier this year, the subcommittee first shed light on the issue of toxins in baby food. 8 months later, the Oversight Committee has found even more brands selling baby food products with high levels of toxins. Legislators are calling on the FDA to more strictly regulate, but we found one company not waiting for the government to step in.
Everything's in quarantine initially when it comes here.
At his manufacturing facility outside Columbus, Ohio, Jay Hyman monitors everything.
For it to come here, it's already going through an elaborate qualification process.
He's founder and CEO of Nature's One, which makes organic baby formula. So to make sure his products are pure, ingredients are tested for heavy metal toxins before they even reach the building.
It's constant surveillance and testing and working with our suppliers.
The finished products are also periodically tested, so Hyman can work to keep toxins like arsenic and lead out of his products. But about 10 years ago, it was a different story.
We were the poster child for the first toxins identified in certain ingredients.
In 2012, Nature's One made headlines after a university study found arsenic in its organic baby formula.
This 2012 event was so shocking because we were in this beautiful place in our mind that we're doing everything possible that we could.
He says his company was testing for toxins, but the commercial labs he used couldn't test down to the lower levels in that study. It turned out the arsenic was in an ingredient called brown rice syrup. Customers were furious. You must have lost a lot of business.
We went to zero.
Zero?
Mm-hmm. It was a difficult time. It really was.
You're actually tearing up a little bit.
Well, it's emotional, yeah.
That, he says, was the turning point. Since then, he's dedicated himself to keeping toxins out.
Without a doubt, it hardened our resolve to always be ahead of it. We want to know what's in our product.
But as to other companies, the latest congressional report looking at toxins in baby foods says heavy metals are showing up in some major brands. For instance, investigators said 2 of Gerber's infant rice cereal products contained inorganic arsenic levels over the FDA's limit. They said Gerber failed to recall those products. Most of Plum Organics products contained heavy metals too, including popular Super Puff snacks. And they said Walmart raised the amount of arsenic it allowed in its products, going from an internal company standard of 23 parts per billion to the maximum allowed by FDA of 100 parts per billion. Subcommittee Chairman Representative Krishnamoorthi.
No level of toxic heavy metals and exposure to them is safe for a baby.
We reached out to the companies named. Gerber did not answer whether it failed to recall products, but told us it follows a consistent and rigorous testing plan, which includes regular testing of finished products and increases testing for products that have a history of naturally occurring levels of heavy metals. Walmart told us it requires products to meet FDA guidelines, that its specifications have always been aligned with or below FDA requirements, and it's committed to providing high-quality baby food products that are safe and nutritious. But Representative Krishnamoorthi wants stronger federal standards.
So you don't believe that this can be left up to the companies to fix this?
Correct. They haven't so far shown either the capacity or the willingness to regulate themselves. You need a federal regulator in the form of FDA to be regulating them closely.
But Jay Hyman says,
I don't wait for government to lead me to that destination. It's up to me to have a conscience for my consumer. It costs us more to go through this process, but is there really any price you wouldn't pay to remove a toxin that's harmful to a child in its later years or development years? I say no.
The report also said some samples of beech nut products had more inorganic arsenic than the FDA's limit, and a subsequent recall in June was too narrow. Beech nut told us that is incorrect. The company says it proactively withdrew all those rice cereal products from supermarket shelves and decided to stop selling infant rice products, in fact, because it's concerned about being able to get rice flour that's well below the FDA guidance level. Now, Krishnamoorthi wants to have FDA's timelines moved up, but the agency told us that it's crucial that measures to limit toxic elements in foods do not have unintended consequences, such as making it more difficult, guys, for families to get the foods. You don't want to cut off supply of foods, and, you need to balance out a baby's diet.
Totally. So parents who are at home boiling vegetables, are they in the clear here, or do they have to worry as well?
No, see, and the problem is that this stuff is in the environment, right? It's in the food. It can be in the produce. So the fact that you might be making baby food at home is not a solution, really. So what they advise you to do is balance out your diet. You can pay attention to reports that come out from various groups on which companies seem to have higher or lower levels. A lot of experts say don't panic. But just try to make sure that the baby gets a varied diet, and watch out for particular things. You might want to read the numbers on, rice products. Read up on that a little bit.
Yeah.
See if you feel okay with rice products or not as a parent.
Hard not to panic when it's your baby, and babies can't tell you, Mom, Dad, this doesn't taste so good.
Right.
It's important you're bringing this story. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.